I always wanted to teach, I think, my whole life because Mother was a teacher, and I always loved little children. It runs in the family. That's why I got started, really. It was almost as if it was a family decision. People from all over the country went to Central Institute to find teachers. A father of a deaf child showed up, interviewed me very briefly, I think, and I was hired. Two couples of two children who were in the program, and they had founded this school, and I was there to teach them individually, to work with them. There was a little girl, about 8, who was so much fun. Twinkle in her eye, always ready for the little joke and a trick. That was Mildred Obercotter. Her parents were Louise and Paul, and the other child was David Lee, and his parents were Jean and Joseph Lee. The Lees and the Obercotters were lifelong friends, and they're very important to me. Wonderful people, outstanding, unusual. David Lee married a young woman who also was profoundly deaf. The second baby was a boy, and this baby was born deaf. Darby Lee. They wanted to know what I felt about their education, and I had found the Helen Beebe. It wasn't a center, it was a private practice. And Irene, mother, she saw little children speaking with normal language, the way the English language is. And they were convinced. And then I took the Volta Review and I looked more carefully and I read about an upcoming, very soon, a conference sponsored by A.G. Bell and the New Jersey Speech Association. It was more dramatic than I can tell. The approach, this philosophy of teaching deaf children to learn to speak. And the philosophy is they have to listen, and they learn through listening. Professionals in the field find it hard. You learn to do something and you're an expert in one way, you're not going to throw it aside very often. It takes too much courage and upheaval. So it takes time for a new approach to gather strength by more and more demonstration, and that's taken place. Well, gradually, we went to conventions. We had participated in the A.G. Bell convention. There was a growing number of smaller meetings all over, and there still are. I can't really say what a deep feeling it is of how the importance for so many families. The growing number of things that the Bell has done for the families was a family weekend, which was carried out for many years. I went to one, and I was sitting in the registration, and there was a child, a young child, 5, maybe 6 years old, wearing hearing aids, and you saw the wire. The hearing aids had a battery pack. It was not behind the ear like there is now. And I was facing the door, and a father walked in holding the hand of a little girl of maybe 4 or 5 with hearing aids. And she stopped at her tracks and she looked. You know how dramatic children could be. She saw this other child wearing hearing aids. She had never seen a child wearing hearing aids before. And this is in her life, it's a landmark even, but it was just one of those dramatic, wonderful moments. I was just pleased. I was so happy I observed it. And think of the father, what he thought. That's what happens at those gatherings. with the parents and the children from all over the country, sometimes other foreign countries they come. I've been told by a number of parents this is the most important thing for them. The conventions have changed too. There are more activities. There are activities for the children. There are teen activities now. A.G. Bell has expanded so much. Hope and inspiration and the knowledge that, concrete knowledge that there's a lot to do. We're going to do it. It's nothing out of the blue. It's very down to earth and practical. Once the parents have made the decision that they want their child to speak, not to sign, and they have a choice, then they need help. And A.G. Bell reaches out in any number of ways, and it has been increasing over the years. I've been one of the people who worked very hard to get it accepted. It's my joy and pleasure to be able to share these many years of so many people, so many children. I'm very thankful.